Hi everyone, how are we all? Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's time to go back to our boy, Torgal. Can't say Clive no more, because he's dead. I dread to think what kind of adventures Sid's up to. Wow, we'll say it's the things in the afterlife.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Oh, hey girl.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness.
Oh, Otto's still alive.
I expect he'll be in the mess.
Unless this is like a Sid situation where he's not actually alive. Put volume up. Am I okay? Driving out. That's the music was loud. The rest is quiet. You are loud.
Sid.
Okay.
Staying long this time?
There we go. Is that any better? This is the new one. Okay, so some of them have. Can I talk to you, lady?
Clive. Is everything all right?
Hortense. Hey.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
There
Word of
you
your
are, mate.
adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his
Those
thanks.
of your adventures.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
Surprisingly.
No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Literally,
Should be back any day now.
Gav's still alive
Understood.
at least.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Probably. Margot! Nectar. I freaking love that. You ain't ready for this yet, so keep your nose out. Touche. Vivian! Hey girl!
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Oh, you are so intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Ninetails.
I'll have you know
I
that
can
only
only
4
see
attempts have been
no-tails.
made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
So things have been going well over the past
mostly
5 years,
armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Do you have 90 minutes? Sorry. I was just
Long
going to
though
catch this up
Sunbreak's dominion
the
over
last
northeastern
5
storm
years.
has endured,
Oh, no, that's a bit
recent
longer than
days
that.
have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
Okay, so that's
But
that's
Odin
why I
would
do
sooner
remember.
pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target,
I hope you're
possessed
not
of no
expecting
less
me to remember
ether.
this.
It was 5 years ago,
That's the feeling sounds
while
like.
you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Could you slow down, love? Because I zoned out after long
to be
ago.
the center of the world.
Okay.
Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army.
There's probably a lot better places to stage
From
an
there,
army.
the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression
okay.
treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation,
Which they did, I remember that.
it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
I do remember that. I do remember him
The Holy Empire,
the table
the
people off.
Dalmakian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud,
Oh god, there's too
and
many
of
places.
course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Me. Just me.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson,
Oh,
complete
God.
a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to
Stevens.
old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
You need to not drop so many compliments, my dear. You nearly made him hard. I do like this. Oh, there's a little thing. Look.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Sadly
oh, I
not.
remember
Molly
him.
used the
He
last
was
of the
in the background,
chocobo
wasn't
in
he?
stew.
So he's been promoted to chef now because obviously Kenneth beeth no more. This is a bigger space for him. He survived.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Jones.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Oh,
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
give it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts.
To be fair,
Would that
lemon
I could
tarts
do
are
the
kids.
same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
Oh,
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
true.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
He's cute.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Nicks him off the
Hush
Moogle, he does.
We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I don't remember, although I suppose they would be very little, wouldn't they?
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
I don't remember them. Oh, there she is.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel
Burning
did
the
most of
things
the
up.
work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
So.
And then you get some rest.
Ooh. So they took a scalpel to the face
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
to get. Ooh. Oh, I
Does
mean,
that one
I
have blood on it?
Oh,
Oh,
Garen!
don't just stand there gawping.
Ah.
Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback.
Constant bloody racket. If not doors not barking their orders, it's backthorn and barred off banging away night.
Still,
If a pain in the ear holds the press after page for you, simply outlaw partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself bargain.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to her as welcome when Cooper's up turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries. Try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
Go on then.
That makes me sad. I have a feeling she's probably still got the same stuff as always, isn't she? Dark slash and bell, battle chain, steel crowns, line traces. Jailers. This is expensive.
Is that all?
Yes, woman! Oh, he's alive! And none the worse for wears. I genuinely thought Gertz had died. Oh, yeah, Blackpool's
Clive.
still there.
What's that for you, dear?
Oh.
No scratches, all right?
I will try, good sir, I will try. I think that's all the same, isn't it? Phew, that's me.
That it?
Yes,
Fine.
that's it. Alright, that's all ruined. That's rather interesting. I want to see how it looks. Let's have what this. Ah, that's what this is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Bear with. I just want to see how stuff looks. Okay, so hers is still that. Okay. That's that. Oh. Okay, we've got to have that in memory of Sid. There's a part of Sid with us always, because it's purple. And it reminds me
Once the
of
hall's
Sid.
swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the serving girl, are you? She's a fair one, all right.
Okay, at least Gertz is still alive. I like her. Hey, girl. Oh, she's waiting around in Clive's chambers, is she? Wall of Memories. Created the day Clive pledges allegiance to Cid. Okay, that's it. Sorry. Chest! I like the idea that I'm technically robbing myself at this point because this is the back of my my quarters. Reading table. Oh, there he is. He's missing an eye, but he's still there. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twin Side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you done for wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
She's like, what you talking about, Willis?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing
Basically,
has
I'm
become
hurting the
abundantly
woman I
clear.
love, but I can't tell her I love
Crystals
her.
take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
I mean, technically it's your own greed that's done that. Well, not yours personally,
But you're trying
it's
to change
humanity's
that.
greed
We are
that's
trying
made
to
it
change that.
go from
And to
this
me,
bad. If they had,
that's no burden.
if they'd just ripped and drabbed it and done it
I know,
usually.
but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Oh yeah, that's what Joshua was badass. Okay, well, at least
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that.
At least he could.
thing.
I imagine he spent the past 5 years kind of coming to terms with his guilt for
Do you
killing
think he will ever
Joshua
come back?
and realizing he didn't actually kill Joshua.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's in moderation. If they'd used the crystals in moderation and not relied so heavily upon it and dedicated their entire
To a
lives
world
to
without mother crystals.
it, then this kind of comeuppance wouldn't have happened.
To Cid.
To Cid! We miss you, Cid! I miss you. Where am I supposed to go for my human now? Sid's dead, and Sid's left behind's all whiny. Me, I thought I killed my brother. I'm sorry, I shouldn't judge. There he is. Oh, she's still alive then. I still don't know who she is.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Probably. This is a very depressing game. It's not possible. Whew.
Master Clive, a moment, if you...
Oh!
My apologies,
Oh,
I didn't
come
mean
on,
to
please have them kiss in.
intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
Discussing
I'll be in the
strategies.
mess
Is
when you're
that what we're
finished.
calling it now?
Very well.
So much for a break. Gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
There's a good sale on. I'd leave for that. Chick-fil-A. Never underestimate a good Chick-fil-A. Oh, not this way. Sorry. Get your box, Boo. That's it down here, wasn't it? He's still... Oh, you're still alive then. I can't talk to you. Hi. How do? I don't like the fact that you wait that they can wave at you and you can't wave back. Let me wave. Hi.
What do we know, Otto?
Not a lot.
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
Martha's?
But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
She's dead.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever
course it
since
bloody was,
Eastbourne,
you
the Empire's been
fucking
tightening
idiot.
its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
I don't think Martha would
Couple
give
of
it up.
curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
That's the promise you can't make, because it is more than possible that everyone is freaking dead. Okay. I guess he's down here then. Bear with. This sort of makes me sad. Before we do that.
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid.
Thanks. Hello.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
No, it's bloody not.
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
I get.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
The fact
It's
is a truth universally acknowledged.
For a moon or so,
That like stuff.
assuming we had any pitch, which we don't.
Oh, I freaking love it.
Bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
So that's
To make
interesting
pitch,
then.
you
So it
need
seems like
pitch
the blight
trees.
is turning the water
In case you haven't noticed,
like acidic.
live trees
That's why he's
are
saying
one
it's
of the
literally
thousand
burning
things
away the
sorely
bottom of his
lacking
boat.
in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so
Jeez.
unkind as to
I
ask
suppose
you
it's
to
like
fell
kind
a
of like
far
it's
away
like
forest
salting
and
the
lug
earth,
the logs
turning
back
the
here
water
to
to
the mere,
acid or
which is
acidity.
why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay, so that's the quest location. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I said I've got a new quest. I can't yeet myself down, so let's do this a little bit more sensibly than what my instinct is, which is just to go yeet. Thank goodness fall damage is not a thing.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Oh. Thing is though, like every time I use one of his abilities, it's just a reminder of it. So like I have to live with this. Like he has to live with this for 5 years. No wonder he was like, no, don't do this. Like I gotta go. Yay. Thanks. Is that me and them?
Can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
She's looking at Sid like, Sid, what on earth are you doing? I'm like, Sid. Listen, one. If in the world map, yes please. Let's go back to the hideaway. And then we'll come back out of the hideaway. Where's my dude? Why would you bring me up here? I'm
Finish with with that log.
Welcome back, Sid.
Come back, Sid. There you go.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Oh, you did?
Find is one way of putting it.
There's one way of putting it. Okay, Clive is starting to adopt Sid's sarcasm.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man.
Oh.
He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him.
That's sad.
And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Happy to help. Happy to help. Oh. Level up. That's some juice. Ooh, good at. Okay, I appreciate that. Right, I feel like maybe I should do a little bit more of that. Or do I just kind of focus on the ones that I've got? Maybe I should. I feel like I should focus on the ones that I've got at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Because then, in theory, once I've done these two, oh damn! Oh damn! That's impressive. Okay. Sorry. Right. Let's just continue. Yeah, I feel like sorting one out per time, so every time I kind of like, they'll kind of tick over damage, but one of them will be...
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Oh, jeez.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Let's get you to a physica. I'd rather not bump into them again.
I'm sorry. Oh, I think I twisted something.
Oh, they've taken Martha, haven't they? She did.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
Attitude.
And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
God.
Jed and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Oh, no.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. When he said they were taking them to the, taking her to the what's it called, I was like, yep, they're gonna literally sit and make her watch them kill all of the bearers in the Abbey.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
What better way to break the spirits of your enemy than to make it... What's the side quest in the hideaway? No? Oh, no. Oh, wrong one. No, I've just done the one for the guy.
If those Orsons touch air on Martha's head.
No, because I had a quick check before I left. There's one in there. Let's still tell me, wouldn't it, if there was one there? It doesn't look like there's one. Yeah, there was the old guy with the boat that I've just done.
Look. Up ahead.
Hey, girl.
Martha, are you hurt?
What do you
Don't worry about
freaking
me.
think?
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened. What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's
do we
what
have time?
happened. The Black Shields? The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I don't think
Cole
they
is
are.
there with the other curse
I think
breakers.
they're all dead.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I do like the idea though that they're finally kind of getting used to the idea that they're like, do you know what? I'm gonna die on my own terms and I'm taking you down with me. So
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted
time
joke?
to die.
There's only ever been one Order of
There
Shields in
might
Rosaria.
be, can there
They
be?
fought to defend
I
all
just
her
want
citizens.
that shiny.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
You stay there and you will have to die, but if you follow me, I'll kill you. Okay. Jill's kind of on it. I was gonna let you live, but my woman's all over it, so I'm gonna have to die, I'm afraid. You finished killing the wildlife, Jill? Yeah? Can we go? Thank you. Hey, Abbott! Sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, if I get an opportunity to do, I'm always gonna quote. We're probably not spending time.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No. Oh no. Oh no. You don't want to go inside. You don't. Oh, there he is. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes I freaking hate being right.
No.
Damn it.
I really hate being
I
right.
thought you lot were all spent.
Well, you're about to be.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
Freaking bring it. I'm in a mood
shall they be
for
punished.
murder. I'm in a mood
Such is the
for
law.
murder. I
To dwell
told
in
ya,
darkness, that
and
we
you're
may
in
purge
my
the night and welcome
way.
lasting dawn.
Shut up, can
On
I kill
these
you now,
our
please?
swords we swear.
Can I kill you
How
now?
dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Oh.
Clive.
This won't take long.
I love the fact that his face. Jeez, alright. His face and the words that he was saying. He's not Mario. Oh, he looked calm as anything, but his words were not calm. That's a bit sexy. Literally, he said it wasn't gonna take long. My boy was not wrong.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh, that makes me sad. They've all died.
I didn't see the Abbot. He may still be alive.
He ain't. He did. He is. He be dead. Oh.
Found her.
The abbot.
Told you. Well, he wasn't alive. I'm surprised Martha is at this point.
The bearers died protecting him.
Oh.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Going out on their own terms. And oh, do you know what
Clive.
that?
He's breathing.
Wait, what? Oh no, he is. I thought the abbot. I was like, the abbot's dead. Don't lie to me,
Friends of
Joe.
Martha, we're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Can you really call that survivor? He's
Clive.
Gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
Do you know what? Despite how very, very sad it is, I am glad that they. I'm glad that they died doing, like, fighting the Imperials. And,
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers,
and like,
they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't.
You
But it
did
was
not
their
put them in a
choice.
bag.
They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on
You
their
did
terms,
not.
fighting
You
for
did
those
not
who fought
put
for
them in that bag.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
Tell me,
If the abbot
tell
was
me
still
they're
with
not
us,
in that
he'd have
bag.
taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But can I see my fucking inventory, please? You don't put them in a freaking burlap sack like that. You don't. You don't. You don't do that. You don't do that. Oh god, yeah, there it is. When one finally succumbs to the crystal's curse, the last remaining ether held within is causing the other field to crumble and create dust. So the bearers died, and they turn up and they turn to dust when they die. Okay, I get that. So you grabbed a freaking Henry Hoover or a dust brush and you swept them up into a freaking burlap sack. You can't do that. You can't. You the freaking wind. You don't stick him in a burlap sack. Oh my god, you know what? This game has been absolutely amazing. And I mean absolutely amazing at, like, treating the bearers with the dignity that they don't get in real life, that they've not been getting in their day-to-day life. And they stick them in a burlap sack when they die. And it takes all of that out of the window. So, Kirby, just to catch you up on why I am hysterically laughing. I don't know whether you were here for the first time, but when we went to Martha's Rest, there she was helping Sid and their fellows by helping the bearers, and when the bearers were past their point and were about ready to die, she would buy them and she would take them to the abbot. And then the abbot would kind of take care of them. She would send them food, and eventually, when they died from the petrification that is what's happening to them due to overuse of their magic, they can die in some sort of peace. They can die being looked after. Well, the realm has basically just wiped out any bearer that has been sent to the abbot that's been left over, and they all, God bless them, and I think, and despite everything, I do think this is a really sweet way for them to go. If they're going to die anyway, the least they can do is protect the people that gave them, like, their humanity back for no matter how short a time. And I love the fact that that's how they went out. They didn't go out cowering in a corner. They went out fighting for something that they believe in, which is just, when you've been beaten down that badly, finding that strength is just amazing. But unfortunately, it meant that all of them have died due to overuse or being killed. So when they die, they turn to dust, which you did see a little bit of. They started crumbling into, like, essentially brick dust. So you saw some of it, that their legs were starting to tear. And then, while they were talking about how sad it was, there was a burlap sack next to them, and when they started talking about them, they started looking at the burlap sack. So what they've done is, because they've all turned to dust, they've swept them all up, and they've stuck him in a burlap sack. And I am not going to be over this for a while. And this is what it says. This is what it says. This is the item card that comes across with mortal remains, which is the burlap sack. It's literally, that burlap sack would have had fricking potatoes in it, like, not even an hour before. And I think that's the thing. They've spent so long trying to give these bearers a sense of being like a person, and that they are not just their magic, they are humans. They've spent so long trying to get them to be treated equally. And then they sweep them up with a frickin' Henry Hoover and put them in a burlap sack. And I'm not gonna be over this for a while. I'm gonna have to pretend for the rest of this thing that they haven't just stuck half a dozen people with a Henry Hoover inside a frickin' burlap sack. That's a thing that just exists. That's just a thing that happened. And we all have to pretend that that's not what happened. Oh, God. Oh, that's funny. Right, how do I need to go a bit further back up. Oh, Jesus. Literally. Literally. Like, these poor people can't even get freaking dignity in death. Thank goodness they are dead. Oh. Excuse me, what the actual hell is this? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter a creature larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While fight is always an option, defeating this notorious marks can earn him not only the renown, but also rare material. Well,
You spotted us, Torgal?
well, yeah.
Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Do you know what, mate? Leave the jokes to Sid. You're not Oh, damn. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, if you get the doom on you, you get hit, you die. Oh, God, right. Okay. Damn, I forgot about that. I was like, why is he yelling like that? Yeah, there was a thing before. Oh, gosh, yeah. I don't think they're called air. I don't think they're called the same thing in some of the other ones. Coming. But in that's Penta Puba. It's been a while since we've had the Puba. Yeah, in Final Fantasy 14 they have the same thing. That as soon as you put Doom on, you have to kind of get them out of the way because if you don't, it's an insta kill. It's freaking awesome though. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I got good feelings. Could be once. Emo only. Emo only. Where is that? Where's my emo only? Where is that? Ad. There it is. I put emo only on.
That must be the bridge.
Well, it looks very bridgy to me, so you're probably right. So yeah, you're about to see the burlap sack, I think. Or worse, we don't actually see the burlap sack.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
I never thought maybe that's why the water's getting polluted.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
Like, just throwing that out there.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Yeah, let's go find Martha and tell her all the work she's been doing for a while is, I've done that, haven't I? Oh, I didn't know that's a little sidebar thing. Wait, how come you can type? It's email only. How you do that? Tell me why you can type in the email only. Tell me why.
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix.
I just testing it anyway. It says email only chat. So what happens if I turn it off?
Oi, look sharp.
Look sharp. Apparently not.
I demand recompense.
Dude, somebody died. You can get your recompense later. Hey girl, how you feeling? Your friends died.
No one survived then?
No.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
No.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
I mean, it's
Cole
not
said you cast their
really.
remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
It's really not. No, it's fine. Well, I didn't walk in with any of them, so
I did.
if it walks
And I
like a
turned
duck,
a deaf
talks
ear
like
to
a
the
duck,
warnings
it's
like
not
the
going to be
fool
Henry
I
Powell,
am.
is it?
The rumours started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villagers in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
Jeez.
I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
Grim.
Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right.
Just give him a wash,
What
they'll
these
be
black
fine.
shields are doing
The dust will wash right out.
is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
That's
My
a fair
mother
point.
obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now,
True.
I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening.
Good girl, Martha.
Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Consider them done. Consider them yours. Anything for you, Martha. Anything for you. What's that? What's that in? This is awfully demanding for someone who's... Which is it? I can't deal with your emotional whiplash. You're either sad or angry and sad. What's that?
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
What's that?
Try not to move.
What's that? You've got a plus.
Oi! You there!
What's that?
You handy with that sword of yours?
Not really, but
Of
continue.
course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
You have
Now,
no idea.
question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Am I...
Chocobos?
Hilly? Why do I
You
need
heard me
a
right.
sword
Wild birds?
to deal with chocobos?
The big ones? And not just any chocobos.
Why do I need swords?
Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
It's not just musical,
They
doesn't
protect
it?
travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos?
Yes.
Fighting bandits.
It's true.
Choc-
They saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday.
Chocobos
Nasty lot they were,
fighting
too.
bandits.
And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go
Right.
on then. Don't just stand there.
This man definitely
Go and help
practiced
him.
musical. He's definitely an arty type. Hell yeah, I'm gonna help some chocobos.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end,
The
that
old
is.
dock.
You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
I'm
And
sure.
good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Absolutely. I got any quest to say chocobos. Let's go say chocobos. Oh, I have a horrible feeling that this is
Whiteheart.
going to be.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
There's only going to be her left, isn't there? I have a feeling the rest of the chocobos are not going to be healthy.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Okay, let's go. Leave them be. Oh,
These
dang!
chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Oh, damn! They kick the crap out of you two. You frickin' die.
They're in trouble.
Oh, they're up. Let's go.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
I don't think
Not
so.
around here, they won't.
Oh.
And why's that, eh?
Torgal's made.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
That's a fair deal.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You can try.
All right, then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, Torgal made.
All yours, Torgal.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Get him.
You're dead. Okay. You humiliated. Super effective. That is definitely. I don't know if you've seen the clips of me taking on those two gobby guys from the other day, but yeah, I 100% used humiliate on them. Clive used death. It was super effective. Oh.
You're safe now.
Hey, girl. Oh, I get a little shake.
Light heart, I presume.
Shake, shake, shake.
Do you know her, boy?
Her eyes.
Scar. It couldn't be.
No wonder she didn't seem that bothered when you turned up. How are you still alive? It's been like 20 years.
It is you.
I suppose though, if they're supposed to be like, I figure they're to like 50 or something.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oh, just a little happy shake.
Is it over?
Oh,
see how you
something
get on.
nice happens for once.
Are you sorted the bastards,
Jesus,
then?
the first happy thing that's
I knew
happened in
you
this
would.
shopping game. It's the fact they didn't kill off the bird.
Whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
I'm taking her with me. No. Could you imagine? Is he actually gonna? I hope not. This has got to be like an Arya and the direwolf thing.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Hell yeah.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
I mean, yeah, he's probably not wrong.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Or
Well,
something.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Don't mean to pry, but I'm going to ask you prying questions. Oh,
What is it, girl?
she needs
She
to
wants
go.
her master back, I reckon.
But you've got a flock. You can't abandon your freaking family just because this
Told
guy
ya.
turns up after
And it
20
seems
years.
her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
No. Just her own life.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
Okay, fine.
Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight.
That poor but
Stay right where you are.
I mean, yeah. My thing would be, you left her alone for 20 years. Left her all on her... Oh, I suppose he did think that she died, so, okay, fine. You can't help it if you think somebody has died. Oh, she's got her own little eye patch. That's fucking cute. Oh, there we go. Now we've just roped the other one into a life. Oh, the two of a life of servitude. Does the third one, does Torgal get to ride on that one?
How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Oh, that's actually generally quite sweet.
Hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Probably going to get yourself killed.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right.
Oh, nice man.
That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Must have been my double.
Must have been, eh?
And the fact that you haven't cottoned on to the fact that I have a massive scar where a bearer with brandy used to be.
Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
And potentially going into dangerous war
Take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
So go take care of your flock, but I'm gonna leave you fully kitted up. Alright, whatever. But that's cute. Ambrosia's deck. Hey! Quit. They did not give a freaking speaking line to the goddamn chocolate. Quit. I freaking salute you for that. That's brilliant. 18 long years. Oh yeah, they did say it was 13 years and then it was 5 years after. It goes 18. It's fine then. If it was 20, they would have kicked up a fuss. Right. I'm gonna go and have a look because at the hideaway. No quit. Yeah, I know why they say queer. I am not under any illusion. It's the fact that they gave the freaking tag queer. It's the fact they put that on the label of Ambrosia's thing. Not the fact that they say queer. I have known they've said queer, but they've never done that before. Right, where's the freaking dude with the thing and the thing?
I hear there's trouble.
Where's the thing? Right, blacksmith.
You think it's alright to touch him?
No. I'm making you all dizzy.
Don't know.
Hi, Gab. Oh, there he is.
I've missed that.
I love the fact as well, that's like Ambrosia's scar as well.
Where's my report?
Oh,
What,
come on.
no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Oh, I love it. No drink for her? It's fine.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Yeah.
And
vaguely.
how pissed off all the other nations were that they
You're
didn't
kind of
think to do it
haven't you?
first.
Going around.
Half a
Here's your
century
beer,
of
is that-
independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
True.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Everyone's like,
It's time we
"Quit."
moved on the mother crystals.
Quit. I think you would go quote the Raven. It's one someone's quote the Chocobo.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield.
Why?
And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of
This could be
ships.
dangerous. What do you think, Ambrosia? Yes.
Well,
Quendy.
settled then.
Oh, Ambrosia, you say the dumbest things. I feel like we need like motivational posters of Final Fantasy 16. There's just freaking Ambrosia on like a darkened screen looking like majestic and it just says quit. Ah, I love it. Right. I'm just aware of the time, so I'm not going to do too much story stuff anyway. Alliance reports, Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Completing side quests available through Alliance reports or defeating notorious marks found on the Hunt Board will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Yet Desiree at the Patron's Whisper Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll probably do one.
What are we waiting
New
for,
quest
indeed?
is waiting nearby. It's the one behind the blacksmith. Call the blacksmith. are you? Would you like a burlap sack full of dead people? I feel like context is not going to help.
It won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
Yeah, after
It's
the
good
last
to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Yeah.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died.
Oh, that woman that we
and
went
now
to
the fruit's finally
find.
ready to eat.
So
And
she
not only
died
is it
then.
ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive.
Spent all that time going and finding
Welcome
her. She
news
died
to
anyway.
more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Oh, bless you. Well, I'm not quite sure whether me laughing hysterically about putting dead bodies in a burlap sack's going to help, but if it does, I can tell you about putting dusty dead bodies in a burlap sack.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you.
If you played this game, that'll probably make more sense. If you haven't, I'm tempted not to tell you. I'm tempted not to give you context.
Martel apples, they're called.
I'll
In honor
bring
of her
my
memory.
own sack.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Oh, I'm a burlap sack. I got a new quest. Can I have a burlap sack? Oh, dear me. Okay, so I'm guessing the other guy died as well, then. Do you know the one that... Oh, I've just stepped all over all of that. Do you know the one that asked us to do the quest in the first place? So you just want the dead people. Either. Both. I'll take both. Yeah, because there was the guy that gave us the quest initially, wasn't it? Or was that him? I need to know where I'm going to go. I'm gonna go bring my burlap sack and bring some dusty dead body. Oh, it kind of makes me sad that they both died. I mean, he was kind of an asshole who didn't, but still, it's sad.
Explain Blackson's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
Oh, look at the kid! The Torgal playing with the kitties! That's freaking adorable! He's like, I have no idea how to deal with tiny humans. Please help. Please help. Please help. Please. Oh, how do I get to you? I'm lost. I'm lost. This way. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. It's fine, he sends
That room's as ragged as ghosts.
Oh,
You
you
two
do?
look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel apples. Aww. You've seen by
Martel.
Definitely look it up.
Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
That makes me sad.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Hello. Would you like an apple?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
That sounds dodgy. Gift from the backyard. Sounds dodgy.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste.
Yeah, that's true.
Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples.
That's pretty sweet.
I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
It's a dinosaur, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Look it up. It's freaking hilarious. Oh my god. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It is Chef's Kiss.
Wow.
Freaking beautiful.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Because she went back into the thing
She
where all
put
the
everything
killers
into
were.
her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
Wow.
By the way,
Look at that beautiful
Otto's
tree.
expecting some of your crop.
It's so...
And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
That is
Martel?
officially added to the
Isn't that
dictionary, the
wonderful?
freaking description.
I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Don't you take on that queer attitude with me, sunshine. Oh. I have a feeling, Ben, that the things that you can see in the chambers, because he's just obviously, he's put Martel, he's put the thing with Sid. So I reckon that the things that you see up there are going to be homages to all the kind of like the main characters who's died. So like, I wonder whether there's going to be something up there for Kenneth, because the guy that runs the pub, because he obviously died.
All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
No worries. To be fair, I'm going to be finishing up in a minute anyway, because I am on campus yet again tomorrow. So
Think it's
I need
alright
to
to
make
touch
sure
him?
I get 2 steeps.
I don't know. You go first.
Touch him! Touch him! He's a good puppet. There we go. Yeah, so obviously we've got the Wall of Memory. So you've got the Oath, which is Sid's. Ambrosia's okay, so it's not all the people that have died, because obviously Ambrosia, as we have just found out, is still alive. But how do I have legacy lives on in the sample or saplings? Okay, so it might just be like important things that have happened over the time, but it's odd that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens as we get through. Right. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll get to you later. 47, which is still not enough. Okay. Right, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna save my game. Save my game. There we go. So you can tell how long, like when a lot of people did a vast majority of their video gaming. Anybody that has multiple different save files has grown up, doesn't have like modern day online versions of stuff. They're people like us who have been burnt severely by one save game corrupting.
3 hours later.
3 hours later. You know full well who has grown up in an era where save files used to just corrupt for no reason. So they have multiple saves at the same point. Right. Anyway, you're not entirely wrong-ish. That's fair. So I need to finish up there for today. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm gonna be starting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So let's go find somebody to raid. Thank you very much for dropping in on me today. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you are in, and I will see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy Rebirth. Join me, because it's going to be hilarious. Right, see you all soon. Love yous. Oh, hang on, I've done the thing that I usually do where I haven't actually started the raid. Hang on, give it 7 seconds, and then I can go through. You would think by now I would learn that, but apparently not.